At GCA, we've been a Micro Focus partner since the acquisition of Attachmate, and then before that, the acquisition of Novell. So we are a heritage Novell partner from all the way back as long as I've been at the company, which in January would be 13 years. And we started doing Novell Identity Manager at the time and Novell Access Manager, so we're an identity company, and we followed that identity stack through the couple of acquisitions, from the acquisition of Attachmate to buying Novell, through Attachmate being bought by Micro Focus now. Unique challenges that our customers have, really I put them in two buckets. The first bucket is regulatory compliance, and the second bucket is operational efficiencies. And they overlap pretty heavily. So with Identity Manager, we have the ability to provision hundreds of thousands of accounts without involving people. So we have the ability to put a system in place that will automatically provision based on the policies and the rules of an organization. So when you have a company that goes out and maybe buys another company that has 50,000 people, we are able to automate that entire process, and we can do it with very, very minimal errors, which is very good for the organization. And then subsequently on the regulatory compliance side, there's requirements around these things. When someone is hired, there needs to be a process for requests, for approvals, for doing user access reviews, and we help set up these systems in order to meet those regulatory compliance needs without being a burden on IT. GCA, we have a lot of unique things that we bring to the table. One of the things that we like to do is we like to align our customer success and our success. That way everybody is successful in the end. One of the ways that we align that success is by doing fixed price work. So we'll actually do contracts in an industry that has a 50-50 fail rate on projects, and we'll do them on fixed price to ensure that our organization, as the consultant coming in, has the same goals as the company that we're doing consulting work for. That way we know that when we're getting paid, that the customer's happy with what they're paying us for and they're happy with our work. Some other of the unique things is we have a very, very good retention rate on our engineering talent. So the people who have worked with us, they work with us for a very long time. We have very good processes and procedures and structures around how we execute our projects, and it allows us to maximize our success. We also have some secret sauce that we put in just because we've been around the industry. I've been in this industry for 13 years now. We see the problems that most organizations, there's a problem right in front of them: regulatory compliance, operational efficiency, security, whatever it may be. So they're bringing in a tool in order to help them fix those problems. But one thing that a lot of organizations don't see is, okay, you're going to fix that problem, but then the solution for that's going to have problems that it's going to introduce. Then you're going to fix those, and then those are going to introduce new problems. We've been down this road with so many different organizations that we can tell you in advance, if you go down this route, these are the things that you're going to introduce to yourself, and these are the potholes you're going to be tripping down 3 years down the road. When GCA creates a strategic partnership with an organization, we're trying to help that organization not just meet their goals for today, but set a foundation for the goals that they're going to have after today, and the day after that, and the day after that, so that when they get 3, 5, 10 years down the road, they have a solid foundation that's built upon, and they're not put into a situation where, oh no, we have to go back to the drawing board and start over again because we didn't think about this. We've gone through this process, through this maturation cycle so many times, we know what's coming. And so by bringing that foresight to the table, it really helps our customers, our joint customers with Micro Focus. It helps us put them on a path for success, not just immediate success, but long-term success. With GCA and Micro Focus, we've been there, we've done that. So while there's many organizations that have come up in the past 2, 3, 10 years, keep in mind, GCA and Micro Focus have been doing this for 20 years together. So where we have implementations that are older than some of the products you're looking at. Micro Focus has their Identity Manager product and their product lines that GCA works with. We've been working with them since Novell, and they're just that good. And we put them in organizations. I've personally done implementations dating all the way back to 2006 when I started the company that are still in production today. And when you think about that, you look at some of the other vendors in this space, the vendor wasn't even a company. And in some cases, they weren't even a twinkle in the proprietor's eyes at the time. We have organizations that have been successfully using Micro Focus products implemented by GCA since, in some cases, a decade before these companies ever existed. So when you're looking at something and you're thinking, oh, which one should I go with? Well, you have some that are out there that have been out there for decades, and they've been working, and they're tried and true, and there's hundreds or thousands of companies using them, instead of this company that popped up overnight and has a pretty slick looking user interface, but does it really work? Do they have the backing? If you have a problem, are they going to be there to help you? And we have large companies, we have small companies, we have medium companies, all using the Micro Focus stack, and no matter what size they are, they get the customer service, they get the support, they get everything they need, and the software just works.